Hi, my name's Matthew Jenkinson, and in this session I would like to show you how Ledger handles multiple accounting entities. Accounting entities we refer to as companies for short. Ledger is a multi-company system which allows you to keep the books for more than one company at a time. Now, when you first start using Ledger, you will find that in the companies screen there are no companies. So Ledger allows you to make entries directly into what it calls the default company. So what we're going to do now is create a new company, and to do this we go to the Maintain menu and into the Companies screen, and we're going to call this Company Number 1, and we'll give it the abbreviation 1. And while we're here, we'll create another company at the same time, just to show you that it's truly multi-company. We'll call this Company Number 2, and we'll give it the abbreviation 2. Now, suppose we want to start making some entries into our ledger for Company Number 1. The first thing we have to do is switch to that company, because Ledger only allows us to work with one of the companies at a time. It's what we call the currently selected company. So to go to Company Number 1, we go to the File menu and select Configure, and then in this drop-down list under Default Accounting Company we choose Company Number 1 and then click on the OK button. And we notice that at the top of Ledger, in the title bar, it's now showing the name of our currently selected company. So now that we've selected Company Number 1, if we click on the New button to post a new entry to the ledger, this entry will automatically go into Company Number 1. So we click on the Account drop down to select our account, and we notice that we've got a problem, that there's nothing in the list. And this is because there's another thing that we have to do before we can start posting entries to a new company, and that is we have to give it some accounts. In other words, we have to set up a chart of accounts for our new company. So for the purposes of this illustration, we will create a very simple chart of accounts. We'll give it an asset account, a liability account, an equity account, an income account, and an expense account. So we've got one account of each of the different types. And in order to assign these to this company, we have to enter Company 1 in the company field. Otherwise, it will assign them to the default company. So once we've done that, We can then go back to our entries screen and we can see there each of our 5 new accounts that we've created in the list. And now we will go to the income statement screen and have a look at the income statement. We can see there that it's showing company number 1, that's the currently selected company, and we can see the accounts that we've created in our new chart of accounts for company number 1. This name at the top of the report is the global company name. This is not the same as a company representing an accounting entity. The company, currently selected company, will always appear below the heading. So if we close this report and go back to our workstation configuration and switch to company number 2, okay, our ledger won't allow us to switch while an entry is in progress, so we'll just go to the entries screen and cancel that entry, and then we should be able to switch to company number 2. And if we print the income statement for company number 2, we can see there it's showing the currently selected company number 2 underneath the heading. And because we don't have a chart of accounts, we don't see any accounts on that report. If we now switch back to the default accounting company, we will notice that we see all of the accounts that were originally set up before we created any new companies. And I think really that's all I need to show you about multiple companies in Ledger. You can create as many companies as you like. There's no limit on how many companies you can keep the books for in Ledger. Thank you for your time.